So far, we have already finished Aweber. We have created leads, we have done the email legacy follow-up series, we have created the form and anti-spam compliancy, and the code sharing is already provided for you. So let's move on to Facebook business. Um, no, I don't think I want to do Facebook business first. I'm going to leave this for next week because next week we are going to do IMF, and IMF is basically we use Facebook only. Well, not only Facebook, but you can also use Facebook profile sharing, creating event and things like that. But the most powerful traffic source is Facebook ads. And to do Facebook ads, we are going to cover Facebook business. Okay, so I will do this next week. I will go into create ClickFunnels now. Any questions before we move into ClickFunnels? Okay, ClickFunnels, connect to Aweber, integration, settings, publishings, footer pages, important, customize funnels, SEO metadata, tracking codes, general settings, headlines, subheadlines. Okay, custom image. Let's go. MTTB opt-in. I'm going to show you um, one of the most basic funnels creation for an MTTP product that we can easily use with Facebook uh, posting or sharing, or if you write articles on LinkedIn, you can also use that. You can also use in any other traffic source that you like. Okay, except that you can even use Facebook ads as well. So this is going to be generic. I am going to not touch on, well, I'm going to quickly touch on rookie profit system, but let me tell you a little bit about turnkey business system and seven-figure nest egg. If you go to here, which is my PDF, the resource checklist that I've given you, I have training already done up in my YouTube channel, and the links are all here, okay? And on top of that, this is the membership site that I've created for you guys. The two training videos that I mentioned about is the turnkey business funnel walkthrough, and also how to create Facebook compliant lead capture page. I will upload the video here so that you can go through here as a bonus section. Don't worry about the rest yet because you don't need the rest, okay? You only need these two. Turnkey business funnel walkthrough, I will show that here now. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. Now, Turnkey Business System, a funnel walkthrough is a training where I created a brand new, or rather a funnel hack, something from Mob. Let me show you. Turnkey Business System. Okay, this is the Turnkey Business System site, and this is their opt-in page. I did not use this opt-in page. I modeled something out of their landing, their offer page. Okay, so this training will basically run you through from scratch how to create using ClickFunnels a brand new opt-in funnel, a brand new landing page that is customized and consistent with the turnkey business system. The look and feel, the color scheme, and the font use, everything will be similar. Not exactly the same, but similar. But all we need to do is just create a consistency so that people doesn't have a shock when they see two different things. You know, sometimes when we make an offer and the headlines are different and the color schemes are different, and go to the offer page is totally different. So it doesn't create a good user experience if things are too different. So we must create a consistency. Okay, and this video will cover that. And what that means is connecting basically everything here, or most everything here that I have that will be covered by this video itself. So take the time to learn this. And the other one is how to create a Facebook compliant lead capture page. This achieves two objectives. The first thing is it is a similar training system as the turnkey business system, but in this time, rather than focusing on the turnkey business system, I'm focusing on the 7-figure nest egg funnel. Okay, so with that 2 videos, you basically will learn how to customize 2 different funnels, which is turnkey business system and 7-figure egg nest opt-in. Okay, you basically cover these 2. And the other thing that this video will cover is how to make sure that it is Facebook compliant. Okay, this one doesn't cover how to make it Facebook compliant because this is basically meant for solo ads and any other things that is not related to Facebook ads because they are less restrictive. Whereas this one will cover how to make sure that all your funnels are Facebook compliant. And what it does is that it will cover the requirements for footer pages. Okay, footer pages are these 3 pages. One second. Privacy policy, terms and conditions, income disclosure. Let me go straight down here, which is privacy policy, terms, conditions, income disclosure. I added in support because support is just a basic thing, which is an email that sends email to support. See? All right. Okay. So all the ingredients are all given here, including in the video. So you just need to consume the other 2 videos. Okay. And it's the same thing here. You need to create special links, custom links, privacy policy, because once you have this, let me just show you privacy policy. Now, privacy policy is already pre-built for you. All you need to do is go to where is it? Here. All you need is to go into your WordPress admin panel and create from within ClickFunnels itself, create the necessary pages for your income disclosure, privacy policy, and terms and conditions so that you can create the custom URL. Okay, for instance, custom URL such as this, using your own domain, all right? So that will make sure that you have covered all these things. Now, one of the things that you can do is let me just show you this, edit this page to make it more consistent. All right, that this is not only you don't have to touch anything else over here because everything else is done. The only thing you need to do is make sure that you update these links using your own links, and you make sure you need to update this, of course, right? You don't use my domain here, you use your own domain. Okay, and you need to update. As a general rule, what I do is I go to settings. There's no need to touch integration, but you do need to touch metadata. Change your name. You don't have to put an image over here. If you don't put an image over here, then this one will not show up. If you want to put an image over here, then you don't need to use turnkey because right now we should make the footer page as generic as possible. So I'm going to come here, this section, and delete this. Okay, so it becomes pure just privacy policy and nothing else. Okay, in fact, I may even remove this 7 equals. Then it becomes generic. Can you see that? So that I save it, so that your 3 footer pages will be applicable to any funnels that you are building. The next thing you do is tracking code. You don't need tracking code here. And everything else is done. You don't need to do anything else. That's it. out. Okay. So again, important. Let me repeat this again. Create your custom URL so that you will have 3, copy this, paste it in here, footer, pages, terms and conditions. So the first thing is privacy policy and income disclosure, like that. So you will have this, oops, you will have these 3 done up, and all you need to do is just update all the pages so that they are pointing to the correct URL. Don't use my URL, okay? All right, so that is done. You basically have covered all that. Now let's look at MTTB opt-in. Now, let me just talk about rookie profit system. Rookie profit system is all about Steven Bransfield. It's all about how a millennial went from 0 to hero. He has a very good success stories that we can use. Now I'm going to take one step back and go into the affiliate, mob affiliates. Come back to here, marketing tools. Now one of the things that I only promote all the programs that has a face on it during the contest. Not all the contests I participate, but if sometimes I do participate, okay? So the thing to remember is this: 7-figure nest egg is featuring Jill Ververka. All right. Laptop lifestyle system features Carolina Milan. Borderless income system is Evan Chia. Rookie profit system is Stevens Bransfield. Okay. The problem with this, well, it's not a problem, but the way I see it is that when I'm promoting this funnel, I'm basically also promoting his face. I'm promoting Steven. I'm promoting Steven's Bransfield as a brand. Okay, if I'm going to spend time and effort to do any campaign, any promotion, I would prefer to brand myself rather than branding other people. Unless you have a specific, very special reason why you're doing it, like for instance a contest, or like for instance you don't have a good story, you have nothing to run on, and you just want to leverage on the story that is the hottest stories out there, which is Steven's Bransfield or anything that is coming out, you can. Especially if your target audience is a millennial, use Steven's Bransfield. If your target audience is a baby boomer, use Jill Ververka. If your target audience is nomadic, traveling lifestyle, laptop lifestyle, you can use Carolina Milan. Okay, especially the ladies market. Okay, so know where who your target audience are, know who your avatar is, and you can use the funnel accordingly. Okay, so I'm just going to go through very quickly how to use the basic features of how to use ClickFunnels. You basically don't need to learn from me, okay? But nevertheless, step by step has already been covered by these 2 videos over here. So I'm not going to do that now. You just need to consume the other 2 videos. Okay. Now, the thing to remember is this. You look at this, okay? I have covered how to change the background image, which is here. You can change the background image, ClickFunnels. Or if it is not here, sometimes there's an alternative way of putting the background image will be here. No, not this. No, it should be here. Background. No, PG not here, so it's this one. So ClickFunnels, this image of Stevens is here. You can easily change your own image, and I will share that with you on the other funnel. So I'm not going to touch this, but know something about the headlines here. Now, these headlines is really nice headlines, and it will work as long as you do not promote on Google Ads or Facebook Ads, because this is a claim. Okay, and Facebook doesn't like when you use numbers in this way. When you say make money in your spare time and things like that. So know what is sensitive for Facebook and don't use that. Okay, this funnel was created for solo ads, so you can use solo ads for it. Now, if you remember what I mentioned, headlines is here, and the sub headline, or rather the body, you can call it the sub headline, is here. Okay, this supports the headlines. All right, so this is what you need to do. Now, the next thing to do is you will need tracking code. Okay, the tracking code is what I will teach you next week. This is the base pixel, the base pixel from Facebook pixel that you need to close it down, that you need to paste it in here. Okay, paste it in here. This is for tracking purposes. Okay, now I'm going to cover this next week, but if you are interested to learn how to do that, it's very simple. Just go play around with Facebook, or just Google how to create your Facebook pixels. This type of information is available everywhere in YouTube. All right. So the only other thing that I need to cover is here. Now, the button, as long as there's a form, I'm repeating this because I already covered this in the other two videos. As long as there's a form, you need to set an action for the button. You click on the button, you will see set actions. You click on the set actions, you will always select submit order form, because if you don't submit order form, you will not go into your autoresponder. Okay. Now, the problem with this is that once this is submitted, it goes nowhere. So I control it from here. If you remember earlier on, I mentioned you can also control it from Aweber itself. I've shown you how to do that. You can also control it from here in general and paste your link. Oops. Which is the ultimate page that you want to redirect people to. Paste it over here. Out, save, and you're done. All right. So let me just double check and see what else is there. Oh yeah, the integration. We need to integrate this, right? So how to integrate this is very simple. Click here, click on Aweber, because you have already let me see. Oh, before we do that, there's one thing that you need to do. You need to create the integration, which is here. You need to integrate Aweber with ClickFunnels. So how to do that is just simple. Click on Add, click on Aweber, give this integration a name. It's just usually just Aweber, and just connect the integration. Just follow this step, and you will be able to get the connection. Okay, as you can see here, it's already connected. Very simple. Now let's get back to click this rookie profit system. And I am going to integrate this form with Aweber. Select Aweber. Come down here, integrate existing form. This is the easiest integration to do because the form is very simple. Then you need to select that list that you have created, which is Express Test List, or whatever name that you have given it. And you will see that this is connected here. So it's done. Okay, save it. Okay. Then if you want to preview, just click on this and you will be able to preview it. All right. Then that's it. I'm not talking about testing now. Let's just see where we are. Customize funnel tracking codes, done. Okay, customize image. Now, if you can go to Pexels and create your own, get your own image, for instance. Let's go to Pexels. Here, Pexels. Okay, now let's just say that I want to use this image. This is a nice image. There's free download, okay? All right, so you can download this into your desktop or your laptop, and then I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this instead because it's easier. And then what you do is come back here. I want to change the background image, right? No, I'm not going to. Let me save this and get out and use the other funnel to do this or this instead because I want to maintain this funnel as it is. Get out. Come to my generic MTTB option, opt-in, edit page. Okay. So when you're here, do the same thing. Go to integrations with the correct list in a Weber. SEO metadata, make sure that you change whatever you need to change so that it makes sense. If it is a laptop lifestyle, the title should be about laptop lifestyle. Give it a description, find some description from the information page over here. Laptop lifestyle. From the information over here, and put some description in here. Then keywords is up to you. Type of keywords that you want to use. All right. Change your name, and then change the image also. The image normally, if it is a laptop lifestyle, I will normally either use this image or I use the logo. Yeah, either one of these two. Okay. So how to do that is very simple. Again, I will show you. Let's use the top tier site income. Now, top tier site income, I can use this. But it doesn't look so good as an. So I won't use this. Let me see what else I can use. Oh, this one looks better. Okay. No, you know what? I'm not going to use anything. Come back here. I leave it as it is, 21 step. You can also delete this. If you, the moment you delete this one will be empty. Okay. You really don't need to put anything in here. I just need to be for me, I want it to be complete. So I just add an image, which is all about the 21 steps. And the rest of the information will be pulled from whatever you enter over here. Okay. This is on Facebook. All right. So this is done. Remember to customize that. Now go down to background, if you remember. So all we need to do is click here, wherever you have uploaded the image, right? You just need to do upload, find that image. Okay, whatever image that you want. Let's just say this. I'll cancel. I don't want to wait for it. So let's just say that I have uploaded an image, and it looks like this. So I just add the image. So you can see that it has changed. The background has changed. Okay, it's just as simple as that. Let me do it one more time. Background. You can also play with how it is positioned. Okay, full center fit, fit 100%. No repeat. No repeat doesn't work. Repeat, then it doesn't work as well. It doesn't look too good. So I usually full center fit. Okay, but I don't want to use this. This way is select the image from your desktop, upload it. Okay, there's another way, which is Pexels. I copy the link from here. Now this is a little bit dangerous because the moment they change Pexels change the link or change the image number, then everything will be broken. But usually they don't, so it's fine. So I'll just paste it in here just to show you how easy it is. I'm just pulling directly from Pexels without even needing to download this image. Okay, then as you can see, it's already uploaded, shown here 100%, so no differences too. So full center width. There you go. That's how easy it is for you to change a background image. Now the other thing you need to change is your headline. Make sure that it is in line with laptop lifestyle. Where is it? Let me close this. Top tire. Okay. Let's say if you are going to talk about this top tire, and here, right? No, I'm going to use laptop lifestyle. Laptop lifestyle is free video reviews. How to make six figure per year. Free video reviews. Okay, this is an example of what you can do that attracts people. You know, that there is a system that is proven to free you from living paycheck to paycheck. And what is it? They fill up the information over here, and bam, they get redirected to this page. Okay, you can do it that way. Or the other way is you can copy the same thing, free video reviews, how to make six figure per year, six figure per year, from home or while traveling the world, from home or while traveling the world, like that. Okay, so over here what we can do is all while traveling the world. Also can, then I can remove this. All right, just find your way, your own styling. Or what I can also do is I can bring this page up and go to incognito. Okay, and just look for something that you can use. Here's an example. Again, if you're playing with this type of numbers, it doesn't work well with Facebook. But I'm not worried about Facebook now because I'm talking about solo ads and any other things that is not Facebook. Paste that in. Or while traveling the world. All right. Okay, I will always need to check, and I prefer to break this into two. So what I do is I would duplicate this, and then I'm going to remove this. Over here, I'm going to remove this so that I can make this smaller font size so that it fits into one line. Okay, remove the space on top. Now this one also doesn't look too good. I'm going to change the font to Roboto Slab and make this smaller. Yep, like that. Or bigger. Okay, or I can also break this up again. This one can be small. Free video reviews. This one smaller. Yep, 6-figure. I need to change it to make sure that it's per year from home. Okay. And color. Something like that. Okay. All right. Now, headlines. I want to make it bigger. 6-figure year from home. Double check that. Nope. On desktop size, doesn't work too well for me. Okay. Now this one looks better on desktop, but let's look at the mobile. Mobile doesn't work too well. Okay, let's try. Let's leave it as this one. Okay, so all right, so this is pretty much done, and you can always customize it further by going advanced, closer together. Okay, so how do you want to style this is totally up to you. You have seen how I'm doing it. The copy, the headline that you wanted to use, the copy that you wanted to use is totally up to you in the sense that you can always test it. But the step-by-step way of how to customize this is already done. Okay, so let's just use an image for now, like so. Okay, so this is how you do. Now the only other thing that I want to cover is that if you change an image, things like this will not look good. So you will have to change the color accordingly. And if it is a link, changing the color links is over here in typography. Like that. Okay, so it will be more visible. So let's get back to here. So we have covered everything that you need to know in terms of customizing your ClickFunnels to be ready. Now WordPress, I have also done that already. Connect to ClickFunnels. We have done that, which is basically using the ClickFunnels plugin. Create custom URLs, I have also covered that. And test URL pages, for instance. What do I mean by testing URL pages is this. So you have created this special custom URL. So all we need to do is just go back here to incognito window, paste it in here, open. Okay, so because this is not, let me see whether it opens up or not. There we go. All right, so there you go. That means it's working. Now, the only other thing that I wanted to share is, of course, when you want to check, if you remember, I've asked you guys to install the Facebook Pixel Helper. So in this case, you will have to open in a normal Facebook Chrome tab. put that in, it will show up and you have to look at here. Okay, click here, no pixel found, because you know why? I haven't installed my pixel in there. So next week I will cover Facebook pixel, where you will create the Facebook pixel, and then you will also learn how to put it in here, which is tracking code. You put it in here. Once this is here, the next step of testing will be coming back to here and check on this. Okay, I will cover this again next week. Let me see if I have anything else. Okay, that's it. So Google Sheet. Google Sheet is very simple. All you need to do is just open Google, go to Google, and then you just search for Google Sheets. And within Google Sheets, all you need to do is make sure that you can access this page. Don't worry about the stuff over here yet, because it is just as simple as creating a spreadsheet. Funnel, when people registers here, and it goes into my Aweber, and I will use Zapier. That's why you need a Zapier account as well. And the Zapier account is also very simple. I don't even need to go through that. It's a free account. Just go for the free account for now. If and when you discover that you need to upgrade to another the paid account, then you can do so, but it's not expensive. Just use the free account for now. Zapier. Okay. You should have already gotten an account because it's part of the homework. So that's all you need to do. Then is testing. Okay. Basically, come back here. We have created your landing page. We have created your autoresponder together with the emails, and selected which product we wanted to promote, and created all the links so that it basically moves from one point to another point. Okay, and next round I will cover how to use Zapier and to pull the data. For now, you don't even need to do that because there's a little bit more advanced. All we need to do is ensure that we use traffic to drive traffic of visitors to our landing page. Out of 100 people who comes to our landing page, maybe 20 to 30 to 40% will opt in. Okay, once they opt in, and go into our autoresponder, and our autoresponder email series will take care of daily communication with them. And once they have opted in into our landing page, they will be redirected to the offer page, which is the product page. And if they are buying, they will fill up the form over here, click a button, they fill up a form, and they becomes a customer. Okay, so we have basically covered everything except for this. Except for this one. Okay, but this one we have also covered because I mentioned before, you're about sharing on Facebook, inspiration, motivational. Also, you can also talk a little bit. You can also promote whatever you're trying to promote with one of the offer, which I normally don't do, by the way. But it is something that you can do. It is something that other people can do, but I don't, because I don't use my Facebook to sell. Okay. Now let me get back to this one. I don't use my Facebook to sell. You can use solo ads, or you can use Bing ads. Okay, now let's quickly go into udemy.com, because that's the place. There are more than one place to buy solo ads. Udemy is the quickest way for me to do so. There are also a lot of people who will be approaching you, trying to sell you solo ads. Never buy from anybody else who approach you with solo ads. Okay, just remember that no matter how good a picture they paint you, don't buy from anybody else except for trusted sources. So let's go to Udemy. Udemy.com, just set up an email, set up an account. Okay. Once you set up an account, all you need to do is very quickly find sellers. The good thing about Udemy is that Udemy as a company will do checking and will do quality control on our behalf as well. Now find sellers. Okay, here it is the filtering. Those who can deliver within 24 hours, those who can deliver minimal quality, give you within 100. Let me see. Minimal quality visitors is 100. The pricing, and then over here, I will always start off with 100%. Later, I will start with 100%. 100% means 100% of the sale, make sales. Okay, which nobody has 100%. 70%, this guy, this list changes all the time. Now this guy has all of a sudden crop up to this list where 70% of his customers made at least a sale. And this is something. It's also slightly on the higher side, so it doesn't matter as long as you can make sales, right? And then you can also look at ratings. 275 ratings. Start off with the top. 500 ratings. Thumbs up ratings, that means good ratings. Don't have. 300 don't have. 200 have. Now this guy. So you can consider buying from him, right? Let's just say they lower it to 60%. Still him. 50%. Still him. 40%. More people. Okay, so you can consider buying from this group of people. This guy is a lot cheaper. 41 cents, 59 cents, 57 cents. So that's how you find the people. Okay, you can also look through, for instance, 600, 500, 200. You may want to also look for this person because basically more thumbs up. You can look at the review, which is all down here. Read the reviews. 7%. All right. 600 over thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. And how you buy solo ads is very simple. Select the number of visitors that you wanted. We are just basically buying visitors or buying clicks. What it means is that these people owns mailing lists. So what we are doing with Aweber is that we are building mailing lists. They do whatever they do to build their own mailing list, and they have a big mailing list, meaning a lot of subscribers in their list. So what we are doing is that we are asking them to send an email to their list with our link and hoping that their subscribers will opt into whatever we have to offer. Okay, so let's just say we start with 100, just to give it a test drive. Always go with prime filter for the obvious reasons which is explained here. It gives you better quality. And always buy top tier. Top tier is basically T1. Okay, always buy top tier. You will receive visitors from USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore. Okay, these are the top tier countries. People with the spending power. The rest you can leave it, no problem. Just look at the price, 57 bucks. You can add to cart. Give seller the option to send earlier. You don't have to select this because you don't want to use your own ad, your own text until you're comfortable writing your own copy. Just leave it to him. Okay, so $57 you can pay by your credit card. It's as easy as that. Now let me just go back one step. You need to put in a link here, and the link is usually where you want to send them, which is this one. All right, now paste it in here like so. Now you can also double check that by going into private window. Just make sure that you are putting in the correct URL. You don't want to send them to the wrong URL. If you're promoting this, this is where you want them to go, right? Okay, so close this and done. Add to cart. So once you add to cart, you will just let it go through first. You will just need to pay by card or pay by PayPal, whatever it is. I'm not going to go through, right? So once this is done, the seller will get back to you whether they will accept your offer or not. If for whatever reasons they fail to deliver within a certain period of time, Udemy will cancel the order and then will give the money back as credit into your account. Then what you can do is you can select another seller and use a credit to pay for whatever amount it is. Okay, so you just give it a few days for it to deliver. It will normally it will tell you, the buyer will tell you they will deliver that number of visitors within how many hours or how many days. Just give them time. So that's how you purchase solo ads. Selecting, buying, tracking. Okay, and also you can also communicate with them, with the buyer, with messages, and ask them for the link where they will give you tracking of how they deliver, who they deliver to. Okay, like that, like so. All right. So you can communicate with them. So at the end of the day, once they're finished delivering, they're supposed to give you a link. Okay, not even that. Let me just show you. Udemy will you will also track on your behalf, like that. It will give you a list of all the countries where they come from. All right, and this is to ensure that they are all T1 because you have paid for T1 countries. And let me just show you. In my case, these are what I have purchased before. I have 100, let me see, 137 over delivery. That means 37% over delivery. I bought 200. Normally they will give me a little bit more. My success rate of people actually converting is rookie profit system. No, it's not here. It's not this list. Okay, it's not this list. Anyway, the average is about 25% to 65%. Okay, the good ones you can get a lot of people who opts in, so that means it's a good way for you to build your list. So far, I have pretty much round break even. Whatever I have spent on solo ads, I have broken even in terms of the sales that I managed to get. Which means it is a great way to build lists, but it's not a good way to make sales. But it's a good strategy for you to learn. Okay, and I'm going to point you before I end. I think this is the end already. Facebook ads I'm going to cover next week. Now, before I end, I'm going to point you to this very important laptop lifestyle training, which is Top Earners Secret. Now, Top Earner Secrets this is the only guy, okay, Tim Donovan. He is supposed to do a series, a follow-up series, training us how to use solo ads. He is the only guy crushing solo ads, meaning he made 16 over millions over I don't know how many years, using nothing but solo ads. So if you want to learn solo ads, go through this training and do whatever he tells you to do. All right, he is a master of solo ads. Now, the other thing is that you can also go to Elite Earners and find people who teaches solo ads, who teaches Bing ads, who teaches Google ads, who teaches YouTube. Basically, all those things that is not related to Facebook ads. Okay, and those are the free. Now learn about free plus paid versus paid. Let me see what else I can show you. Offline marketing, you can do offline marketing if you want to, right? Not Facebook ads. because Facebook ads, we haven't covered Facebook yet, so don't touch Facebook yet. But once we have learned Facebook, know that this you can also use with Facebook, because Facebook will allow you to target, to laser target your audience. Whereas it comes to solo ads is basically you need to find the solo ad seller that has a list um, which is more aligned to business opportunity or network marketing or things like that. Okay, because subscribers are different. That you don't want subscribers which are more inclined to learn more about health and well-being, but you want people who are interested in network marketing, in business opportunity, in making money online, in online business, and things like that. Okay, so you can, one of the things that you can do is while you're talking to them on Udemy, you can always ask them, what type of list do you have? Make sure that you are sending to the right type of listing. Okay, I don't, and any of you have any questions before I end? Or you guys already all fallen asleep?
Can I just say something, Peter?
Yeah. I'm sorry this has taken so long, because what I'm doing is in these 6 weeks, I'm pretty much cramping in lessons worth from 12 weeks, 3 months to 1.5 months. So there's a lot to cover. There's a lot of things that you need to learn. I'm just trying to cover as much as possible so that you can get going as fast as possible.
Peter, this is absolutely awesome. I've just been riveted all the time because I'm just learning so much. I mean, I'd never heard about even incognito until I met you. So, and seeing the kinds of applications in which you would use that. Could I just make one perhaps plea, a suggestion? I'm sure you'll break this down into more than one video when you upload it onto the training site.
Yeah, I have to.
Instead of just,
it's too long. I'll break it down.
Instead of just doing calling it number one, number two, could you just put a couple of words which would give a hint as to what is covered in that particular segment?
As in the member site? You're talking about a member site?
Yes.
Over here?
Yeah. Like on the first one, you've got number one, number two, or set up part one, part two. Just a couple of words which would sort of indicate what was covered in that.
Okay. Sure.
That would help for speed of sort of knowing where to go if you've forgotten something. Which one do I go to find it?
Okay, got it. Good idea.
Thanks, Peter.
You're welcome. Anybody else has questions?
Extremely informative. Thank you so much, Peter.
You're most welcome.
You just solidified so much. You brought home so much. I had a few questions with Aweber with broadcast messages. But, I think
I haven't even covered broadcasts and follow-up yet.
So
there will be another thing that maybe we take the week number 6 to cover all that follow-up thing.
And also, how did you get your picture on your email signature?
Yeah.
But we'll cover that at the end. But thank you. This has been amazing.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to just quickly cover that right now for you. It's just a very quick thing to do. Select your message. Can you see this thing over here? Select image, bring it up, pick it up here, let go, upload an image. I don't want to put any movie. Image, PNG, choose. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's
how easy it is.
Okay. Perfect. It's just for your picture at the bottom of your signature of your email. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect. Okay.
Okay. So the rest, all right?
Yep.
Okay. All good.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for your patience
Thank you.
sitting through these 3 hours. I appreciate that.
It's
If you
been
need to, please watch this video again. I'm going to post it. Give me. I need to break this out into maybe 3 sections. And upload it by Friday, and I'll let you know when you can access this video. So watch them again. Because you need to learn all this. These are all basics. Okay, I pretty much took 3 months to learn from my mentor. I'm just cramping everything into 1.5 months for you guys.
It's been amazing.
Okay, so good. Thank you so much. I will see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.